Yeah, so normally at Summit, it's a full race and the winner gets a free pass to reInvent. This year they're not doing that. Yeah. Last year at reInvent, we had $42,000 in prizes. So we're still working on what we're doing at reInvent this year. The winner of like each of the summits, we've got virtual leagues that run every month online that are free to enter, and they have prizes and stuff for that too. And people race all over the world. We've got customers who race like every month internally, just against themselves internally. It's a lot of fun. Large customers use it because, like, as an introductory to machine learning, they also use it to build like knowledge sharing. So like people in different divisions will race against each other, become friends, and then next thing you know, they're like, well, we're doing this over there. Oh, I never thought about that over here, and da-da-da, right? So you get some of that, yeah. So there's some really big ones out there that do this globally and race all over. I've got a customer in St. Louis that they had 740 people at the last race last year. And that, we ended up doing 740 online. We did a virtual race. The top 20 in 3 regions qualified for the physical track. And we had a track in St. Louis, one in Germany, and one in Brazil, all run at the same day.
Are they disqualified if they go outside the white line?
So to be legal, it's kind of like ball sports where the white line's in bounds. So as long as you have one tire on a white line, you're in bounds. If all 4 go into the green, then you're out of bounds. And the track boss is the referee. He will go pick your car up wherever it's at and take you back to where you went off. So that's your penalty for going off the track. Virtual races, the admin will set it up. It could be a 2-second penalty, a 3-second penalty, and it'll still use your model to get around the track, but if you go off, because there's no track boss to... Really good models like this. So this is a centerline model. If you watch, it is trying to hug the center line at all times. So whoever, this model here, that is not a centerline model, but it is definitely doing centerline. So we have some models that we're pre-using. Some will like have steering penalties, so it won't take any sharp turns, but it has a hard time making some of the corners. We have one that will just literally stay on that center line. We have another one that just zigzags back and forth. It's pretty neat. It's like it's searching the whole time.
So is the model like deciding how hard it's turning, like how much power is going to the motor?
All is based on the training and the rewards that the reinforcement that you gave it while you trained it. So some of the parameters you can set when you train it is this is my minimum speed, this is my maximum speed you can go. So minimum we like to do on a physical 1 meter per second, maximum is 4 meters per second. The model can decide anywhere in between there that it wants to do. Now you can influence that during the training by setting up your reward function. So you can say each time it takes an action, you go through and give it a reward. And you can say, if my speed is less than this, give me lower reward. And now the model will learn that I need to go faster to get a higher reward, so I'm going to go faster. So we have like waypoints on the physical track, so you can say like if the next 3 waypoints are in a straight line and my speed is less than 3.5 meters per second, right, I want a low reward. And now it's going to go, oh, if I'm going straight down the straightaway to my next point, I need to go faster. And then as it does that over and over again, it learns that that's what action it should take. And now when it gets on here, it's going to use its camera to go, oh, I'm in a straight line. When I was trained, I need to be going fast, and I'm going to speed up. And then when it starts seeing the corner coming, it's going to go, oh, I don't have to like, based on this image, I was told I need to slow down, right? Because now my waypoints are turning, so I don't have 3 in a straight line. I need to start turning. And what's also crazy is if you train it at fast, and then if you put it at a slow speed on here, it'll actually do terrible. Because it'll anticipate the turns, and it'll turn off the track short, because it's used to going fast. So sometimes with customers, they'll train it super fast, and then we get on here and we always start slow, and it's always cutting the corners, and we're like, okay, speed it up, and then all of a sudden it's like, perfect. So.
Do you ever like switch the track, like train it on track? And then
So if you train your model going this direction, what main direction are you turning?
left.
Okay. So now if we turn the car around and go the other way with a model that was trained to go this way, only this way, it's not going to perform as well. Because it's learned, I'm primarily going to go left. So if you train it going this direction, and you can pick which direction you're training stuff.
Yeah.
So for specific races every month, they'll tell you the track and the direction. And so you can go train. Now if you train your model long enough in enough environments, it'll work either direction, whatever. So now it's looking for the surface. But if you want to get in early and just get it going well, and this is what we do customer events, and I do a lot of STEM events with kids, where they're only training for like 4 to 6 hours. So you got to train for the direction. And you'll tell because like a couple of kids won't pay attention. I know, never. I got 2 kids myself. And they'll do the opposite direction. And so we'll just go off all the time. And then at the end, I'm like, they'll come back and they're like, can I try mine the other way? And we'll try it the other way and it'll go around just fine. So it matters with little training. Train long enough, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So this model we have on here will run on almost any track and run really well. Because it's been trained super, super well. This is one of our models.
Yeah.
So most of the people here, we've only had a few people that had their own models to this. Most of these people here are just using models we're providing. And this is one of them. That's why it's staying on the track most of the time. We had a workshop earlier today, and there's some people that have been training. They'll be bringing theirs over here later. And then they'll test those out, and they'll be, because they've only trained for like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. But you can get good models at that.
Does it usually work better, like if you have more